Makes me feel a bit more professional. Probably doesn't look it, but I feel it. Oh. Ah! Back in the bedroom. The old setup, look at that. I thought, I'll sit down for a bit, have a wee natter with you. Figured I'd do this today purely because Siobhan's working back shifts. So she starts at 4, so she's leaving the house by about 2:30. So I'm not really getting much of a chance to do the day to do any filming. So I thought, you know what, Ella's fed. Baked potatoes, cheese and beans. Just loving it. Now, I know I've not touched on the mental health side of things much recently, but that's purely because of what's going on. I've got a lot going on, i.e. job-wise, or lack of job, keeping myself busy, and I've not really felt down. I've been feeling really good. I've not had a bad day recently, so I've not felt the need to bring it up. When the whole redundancy thing happened, I had it in my head, that's great, I can get out and do more filming. I can get out and get some B-roll here, there, everywhere. It's not quite happened that way, because I'm focusing on doing other things. But I think over the next week, hopefully I'll have a few interviews, but at the same time, I want to try and get some proper footage. Because I was saying before, I made a video about being more cinematic with these, and I have been when I've been out and about. But if I'm not specifically in a place, I don't seem to be doing it. Not good. Obviously, I've been applying for jobs as well. Now, it's not fun. I have to say, I did mention it before, but it's really not fun. I had a few come back. Well, I say come back, it's on an app. And they've obviously looked at the CV and gone, no. It's a bit disheartening, really. But at the same time, at least you know. It used to be a case of you just had to wait and see if you got a phone call. So, optimistic about a couple of jobs though that I've put in for, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll get a couple of interviews and then we can start things moving. But no guarantee of that, is there? It's just one of those things. Now with my job history, I've had quite a few. I'm 39, so I've had quite a few jobs. It's one of those things. Ella did actually ask me, was it last week? Dad, what was your favourite job? And I thought about it and I thought, I don't know. For job itself, and as an all-rounder, I would have to say probably working with TUI. I used to work in Lanzarote with Thompson's at the time, but then transferred into TUI, took over First Choice, but yeah, don't have to go into that. That was probably the most enjoyable job I've had. Purely because it was very me. Outgoing, chatting away to everyone. I wasn't a club 18 to 30. I want to make that perfectly clear, I wasn't that. I was literally a customer service point in the hotel for customers. They were out on their holiday, had any questions. Obviously you have to sell excursions and things like that, but at the same time you got to go on them. So it was a bit of a bonus. But I have to say that was probably my favourite. And that's completely different to anything else I've done. I was quite young, I think I was 22? I think I was 22 when I did that. No. Yeah, no, I think I was 22. Was it? I don't know. So, it made me think when Ella asked that, I was like, what jobs have I had? And I'm running through them. Quite a few in hospitality, sales, and that's near enough it. Obviously the carpet fitting as well, which is the most recent thing. So I do want to do something different, which is why I've asked for some opinions. There you go, some B-roll. I got some for you. You're welcome. Wee update actually on the bike. I've taken the front wheel off. I'm servicing the front shocks, the front forks. So I've taken that off. I've taken one of the springs out. I can't get the other one out. So there's a wee dial at the top for, it's not dampening, preload. Preload dial on the top. There's one on each side. One came out no bother. The other one, it's just not coming out. It's just ringed. So I'm probably gonna have to get another one ordered. I'll probably get two ordered, and I'll just rip that one out and start again, because I think the springs are a bit knackered, a bit rusty. I've seen a lot of videos regarding how to refurbish them. Well, I'll say refurbish them, how to service them, and it's fairly simple. So I'll do that. Not tried out my new seat yet. That arrived, and I've put it on the bike, but I put it on the bike when the wheel was off. I didn't quite think that one through. So, once the spring's done, wheels on, I'll probably change the tyre while the wheel's off, so I've got tyres. Get it on, go for another ride. I really enjoyed that ride, actually. I did. So I'm glad I got the bike. It is, you know, costing me a bit more than I thought, but again, gives me something to do. But I'm going to have to curtail the spending a bit now, because obviously money don't work. Unemployed, it's terrible. I mean, what I do have to say regarding the mental health, I think having the bike and having these goals like going up the Monroe and things have really helped me, because I've had these things when I was made redundant. So I've had something to look forward to. So I had, Monroe, did it. And then obviously that first week of me being redundant, my legs were recovering. So I had to do that. I had to rest up. And then it got in my head, it's like, what else are we going to do? And I thought to myself, Ella does want to go on bike rides with me. So I thought, there we are, we'll look for a cheap bike. And it's just sort of snowballed. And it makes sense. So that might be what's helping. I'm keeping myself occupied. Granted, I do have time where I sit, and I'm allowed to. I am entitled to sit. But I'm trying not to do it much, because I'm still getting up at my normal time. Sometimes a wee bit earlier than I'd like to, but 6 o'clock, I'm up. Getting on. All in all, it's good. I can't really complain. Well, the only thing I can complain about is not having a job. But everything else, we're all good. I'm still happy to take suggestions, by the way, on what I should be looking at, job-wise. I had a few interesting ones, and I'm looking into them. I really am. So yeah, I'm back in the bedroom. It's weird. I used to like this setup, but then again, I still do. But I was recording over winter, wasn't I? So the light outside, it was horrible, basically, so I wasn't out and about recording. Whereas now, I'm recording more outside, or in the living room. But no, it's been a while since I've done my setup with my lights. I thought, why not? Let's put them up. Utilise what we have. I missed it. Makes me feel a bit more professional. Probably doesn't look it, but I feel it.